Good morning. It's me, Richard Lewis Brown, and today is August 4th, 2021. And as you can see, I'm wearing a mask. I'm inside the state building. I'm meeting different state employees, and we are in West Sacramento, myself, along with DOC President 784, Cullen Crowell, and our statewide Vice President for Organizing and Representation, Annika Walls. It's about 3:30 in the morning. And we're meeting state employees. Hello, everyone. And we're really excited to be here at the state EDD in West Sacramento. So as you can see, we're going live. The camera's just on me. And this is very interesting. This is a gigantic print shop. And so hold on one second. Hi, I'm Richard Lewis Brown. Yeah.
Oh,
no,
sorry. He's live on.
I'm talking. No, you're doing just fine. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. So as you can see, we are going live. Working around the clock, serving all of our represented employees. It's the first time me doing a video with a mask on. All right.
Thank you very much.
So, thank you for coming over, ma'am. So more people are now coming inside. How you doing? I'm Richard. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, my friend.
Looking 1000?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank you for coming over. I am the president, Richard Lewis Brown. I'm going live, so we're going live.
Oh, we're going live.
Yeah, so ask me a question. I'm glad that you were able to take a minute to come over. Your DOC President, 784, Cullen Crowell, has set this all up. There's your Vice President statewide, Annika Walls,
okay.
Organizing Representation.
Wow.
How's the union serving you, sir?
Actually, so far, pretty good.
Pretty good?
I've been
You gotta
here.
talk to this guy.
Okay, what's going
I've
on?
been here quite a long time.
Quite a long
As a matter
time?
of fact, I did send.
How you doing, sir? I'm Richard Lewis Brown. Looking 1000. Nice to meet you, Luke. Duke.
Yes.
Duke. What's wrong, sir?
You got a hard name.
Shift hours?
No, because I just read his email and stuff.
Oh, okay. Very
And here's
good.
my main concern.
Uh-huh.
Why we're only getting shift differential, 69% shift, and $81 for graveyard, despite we're supposed to be getting more.
Let me see that for a second, sir. Swing shift's only getting $69 graveyard and only getting paid.
Despite we're sacrificing our physical and mental
How you doing? I'm
and
Richard.
away with the family.
So, thank you. So, here's what I would say. If you'll send this to me in an email, this is an issue we should look
Please.
at in the next contract that's coming up.
I got a lot of talk to you because I got a lot of things before you, Yvonne, that I would like to discuss.
Okay, so you
Give me your email.
Sure, I'll give you my email and number. You can email me at the union at rlbrown.
And I'm a loyal customer of 1866
Oh, well, thank you.
call center.
Okay.
So,
Let's see, 1866
and what's your email address? again?
rlbrown at SEIU1000.org. And my phone number, you can always text me at 408
Or right.
408-207
Hold on. 408
207
207
2339.
233.
Yeah, 408-207-2339. Richard Lewis Brown.
Okay, got you. I've been
Okay.
I've been a advocate follower of yours.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
You know, from the very beginning,
Okay.
because I would like, you know, really.
So you're getting 69 when you feel like you should be getting paid when you're getting $69 for your differential at night.
I should be getting. The private company pays 10% more,
Pace, okay.
and graveyard shift is getting 15% more.
Who was getting 15% more?
Graveyard shift. The graveyard people on the private
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 side.
company
15% more.
50% on graveyard, working
15 or
graveyard.
50?
15.
15%. Okay. Okay.
Working graveyard shift, and then 10% working swing shift.
What is your classification? Your job classification?
I'm a information technology technician.
So is that bargaining unit? I think that's 1 or
EDD.
Is that 1 or 4?
Bargaining unit 1.
Okay. So did you tell your bunk chair this information?
No,
in the last
because we
contract?
don't have any.
Or did you tell your
PLC
dealer?
president.
So,
Now we
Colin,
do.
you know who their dealer is? You know who their dealer is for this?
Unit 14 or
No,
One.
Unit 1.
Unit 1? I don't have a debrief yet.
You don't have. So you're gonna appoint one.
I do not have one appointed yet.
Okay. So once he appoints it, you can still send me the email of this concern. So for the next contract, we can address it for bargaining unit 1 for this particular.
And the weird thing
What's
about
that?
that one, for the same classification, the state controller and the EDD, okay, has the lowest pay grade than same job doing the same job from DMV. And why is that?
That comes down to negotiating.
Right.
Right. So yeah, that's a great point. So put all this in the email, and what I'm doing is
I will.
for different bargaining units, for different job classifications, I want to have a list
Yes.
so that when the bunk chairs say, "Hey, they're fighting for their people,"
I'm not shy, and I
Okay.
don't have any fear.
Yeah, he's definitely not shy.
can I see your ID for a second?
I'm a
Okay.
loyal
Okay.
customer of SEIU 1877 phone number.
Well, we want
They
to.
know me.
Right. So your DLC is 784,
784.
and I think you keep saying. I think you're referring to the pack, this EDD pack. Is this a pack or no?
No.
No. Okay. So it's okay. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had dealing with Pedro Leon for numerous times.
Oh, Pedro.
Pedro.
Yeah, he's the. I want to say he's the rep. He's the rep.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And I got a concern, and I would like have a lot of ideas that the union will able to use it,
All right.
because I'm not afraid of anybody,
I got you.
especially my managers.
Right.
I stood what I believe is right and what I'm entitled for. And I've been declined so many times for my benefit.
So we're going live. I'm speaking to someone. I won't say the person's name. They work at EDD. They're a dedicated employee. They're a dues member as well. That's fantastic. He has concerns, and I tell anyone that has concerns, you can email me at rlbrown@seiu1000.org so that I can know these issues. So for the next bargaining contract, when I speak to the bunk chairs and to the D-Birds and different bargaining units, in the 9 different bargaining units, I can see if they are aware of these situations. And if they're not, I'll make them aware so we can finally get some justice for people who've been saying these things for years and years and years, and that their requests have been ignored. And that's why it's important that we build up our membership from 56% to well over 90% to 97%, so we can work together and organize and get a high quality contract for our next contract. Our current contract goes to June 30th, 2023. So we start now, we start preparing now. We look at these issues and we'll, quote, create our strike fund so that after we, bargain in good faith, if that doesn't work, then we'll take possibly further action, which could be a strike. Because the only way we can really fight for you, if the state doesn't want to negotiate in good faith and we reach a legal impasse, then we may have to go on strike.
And also the weird thing about it is why non-union members that don't pay their union dues getting the same benefit as the member that's paying union dues.
Hold on 1 second. I want everyone to hear this. I want everyone to hear what he just said. This is important. He asked the question, why do people who are non-members get the same thing that dues-paying members get? And that comes down to one thing. They don't get the same thing. It appears that they do. So on our website, let me explain this to you.
Okay.
On our website, if you're a dues-paying member, there's a long list of things that you get as a dues-paying member. Non-members don't get that. Now, what I have always said is, when it comes to voting in this country, You don't require people to pay money to vote in this country.
I understand that.
Okay, but there's outside of that one particular issue, voting, all the other things that dues paying members get, non-members don't get. However, by the contract, non-members get the same respect if it's related to this contract. Now that was set up years ago. So as a job steward, we represent everyone, whether they pay money or not, because that's how it was set up years ago in 1977. A lot of people don't like that. I understand that. That's why I always encourage people to become dues-paying members of the union. But I'm glad you brought that up, because there's this great myth going around that I want people to have the same thing, whether they're non-members or dues-paying members. And that is not what I've said.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
In my opinion on that one, if you're a non-dues member, okay, and we, as a dues member
Yes,
payment,
yes,
we fighting for, for everything.
That's
I
right.
go myself,
yes.
okay, represent and wearing this the reason why I asked for this for many, many years, because there's no representation of the union that will represent and show our visibility that we're together.
So let me be crystal clear to you, sir. Let me say this for you again.
Not that I, that's
But
I'm not being,
right.
I'm so emotional about
Right.
this one.
But let me be clear. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Let
ahead.
me finish what I'm gonna say.
Go ahead.
Okay, because I've been a union member since day one I got hired. I came from state controller. State controller has a very strong, okay, union representation, and because of several stewards, and I name one, okay, Lawrence,
Oh, Williams.
yes,
Yeah, he's fantastic.
okay, he's absolutely awesome, okay, but when I moved here, okay, in EDD West Sacramento, that changed a lot. And I got a lot of email messages. I sent you several images about the shirt. The union shirt, for those members that pay the dues, union shirt should be handed over to the union member twice a year. Okay? And how much a shirt? How much to come up with this one? Right now, union member dues is paying at least minimum of $60 a month. And if you multiply that one per year, how much that's? $720. And for a shirt that's not going to be provided from the union, I think that's something, it is totally need to be addressed. The shirt will represent us as a stronger if we wear every single member on every Wednesday of each week. And I don't see it in here. As a matter of fact, I had a lot of email messages that I requested. And I'm sick and tired of bringing that one up. It looked like the union member is begging to have a union shirt.
So, sir, let me be crystal clear to you. Yes, we need dues paying membership, whether they wear that shirt or not. So all this wearing these shirts, all of these years have not protected your paycheck. Let's be crystal clear. When this system was set up on September 30th, 1977, they set this up in such a way, whether you paid money or not to this union,
I understand.
you will be represented by that contract.
Right, but
So hold on, wait, let me finish, because I'll let you finish. There is a myth going around that we don't care for all of our people. That's not true.
That's true.
That's not true. Now, we want people to be dues paying members. Yes, we do. And these shirts don't go to non-members because money from us paid for those shirts. I understand that. However, if we want to encourage our non-members to become members, we must not alienate them. Crystal clear. Okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Hold on. Okay. The union shirt that we asked for in this one, okay,
Yes.
it is pretty much, we asked for it based upon the goal that the union would like to see. Union shirt, when we go out on a major strike, you gotta wear this one. for being a union member not wearing a shirt because the union shirt is not being handed over to the union member, that's something that you cannot represent you're fighting for every time you go to the West Wing. Right? How many of you went to the West Wing and fight for what we believe and for what you're fighting for?
You want me to respond to that? Here's your answer to that. Every time this union has called for a strike, they've never taken their ass on a strike.
Yes.
Okay, so if you want to count history, you got the right person in front of you.
Yes.
And I can count that history. They did not go on strike after they took that strike vote for the furlough for Schwarzenegger. They did not do that. And this latest one, when we were supposed to go on strike on December 5th, they called that strike off. So when it was time to go on strike, and yes, I voted for those strikes, they did not go through with it. That's your answer. But I'm glad that you came out. You've woken me up. It's almost 3:30, quarter to 4 in the morning. And I know a lot of people have strong emotions about this. What I'm simply saying to you is this. We're encouraging everyone to be dues-paying members. But my question is, after paying dues all of these years, you have not seen a substantial pay increase. And you came in here and you told me this. And I said, please email me so we can address this issue in the next contract. We have not seen substantial pay increases. We've lost money while under a signed contract. We're under this situation where they violated our contract once again with this COVID mandate. So they violated us over and over and over again because we don't have enough dues-paying members. We're not organized enough. We're going to, quote, create a new culture for Local 1000.
And the weird thing about this one, and here's the other thing that bothers me the most. Okay, the pay increase that we deserve, and we agreed not to have that pay increase because of COVID. I understand that one. Okay, but the 4.5% that we get recently, and the OBT took 3.5% about that one. That
Yes.
pisses me off.
Yes, sir.
Me too.
So,
Okay,
Hold
why?
on.
That's the thing I don't understand that one. Why we agreed go through our eyesight and never say anything about it?
Okay. Give me 1 second. Number one, I'm your DLC president, Colin Cole. You've been emailing.
Oh,
Here's the thing. When I was working as the vice president, I was one of the few, and I think I can attest to this, that I actually got out there during COVID and went to my buildings, trying to do health and safety inspections. I was here. Okay, now I wasn't at this shift. Okay, but you talking about shirts? When I became president, that was what, a month ago? I came in the EDD, I brought shirts. I did a safety walkthrough. They wanted more on the other shifts. I said, no problem. Guess what? I gotta set up a time because I'm a volunteer steward. Okay, that means I don't get any paid anything extra for
I
being
understand
there.
that one.
So I gotta set up time with my office, and guess what? I'm here today.
All the
Okay.
members.
So all I'm asking is just a little bit of understanding. Don't judge me by somebody
No,
else's.
I'm not a
mistake.
judgment.
No.
I
Because
just
love
want,
your passion.
I just want to for you guys to feel and see where the union member is coming from. I can speak, for myself and brought it to you guys' attention. Now I got you guys' attention.
You get everybody here.
You
This
know?
is a good thing. This
You
is
got
the way it should work.
Let's stop.
This is
I
the
got a
way.
lot to offer.
This is the way it should work.
Yeah, that's the
should
way
be here-
you should.
If you shouldn't be here to, for what we're gonna do, we should be here asking you what we can do for you. This is why I'm here.
No, not only for
Now-
me, for everybody.
Because
Don't just address it to me.
It's for you, it's
Because
for
all
you,
of
it's
this
for all
ones
of
right
you.
here are fairly new, and most of them, correct me if I'm wrong, these are member paying dues.
I'm listening. I'm
okay?
listening.
And I want every single penny that money is being contributed to whatever purpose or essential that the union needs. Let's stop.
That's right.
So
You know?
you mentioned representation and kind of the issues that we've had in the past. We came and updated that.
I saw that one.
So those two
Thank
cards,
you.
those two cards in there
Thank you.
are two individuals, that's mine and Colin's, cards. Make sure that if you have a problem, when you have a problem, you have two people who will respond.
When I saw that one, after I talked to him, I said, oh, this is gonna be a change.
Yeah.
And that's the big hope. is
That's what
that
we're trying to do.
Right.
I
Yeah.
have
like it.
33 buildings.
And
And
the
I'm
union
trying to
president is going to like that one because I myself promoting, the 1866 number.
Yeah. Thank you.
And the one thing that we need, and this is what I'll talk to everybody, about, and he's one of the biggest supporters of it, is he wants everybody to be a steward. We need people, because I can't be at 33 buildings, everything on it. We need people that, if nothing else, can do representation if you want to. If you don't, then hey, at least let me know about an issue. Right now, one of the other reasons I'm here, and any of you that can let me know about any safety issues, because that's what's been kind of alerted me and, gotten me over here a little bit faster.
People are working and following, right?
So, what I'm trying to do is create what's called a JLMC. I've already alerted the management, which is the Joint Management Labor Committee.
So that's our president
And
speaking
to
of
talk about
DLC
health and
78
safety issues.
4 right now, Colin Crowd.
Okay, so I want I need
But
feedback
keep
from
those emails
everybody.
coming,
Yeah.
letting us know what's up, right, is
Yeah.
what we need to know.
So-
A lot of times
Comfortable
we're not
talking to you
connected,
now.
we're now connected.
Please
right?
on that. Plus, I also need to see if anybody would be willing to.
So,
and they do-
we are having a live
which
event
means,
at EDD
they'll give you
in
the
West
day off,
Sacramento right now on
we
August
do
4th.
that on GLMC. But I'd like to get one
Between-
person at least from each shift.
Almost
to be
4 o'clock in the morning,
GLMC.
but not quite.
So.
But
It's
we're going
also
live.
a little bit of a,
We are going live.
difference
That'll be
between
the-
that.
Yeah.
Issues could be the same,
Yeah.
they might not.
So, I'm going to come back to what you said. He is absolutely right. He just became the DLC 784 president, Colin Crowd. A lot of these new DLC presidents are new on the job. I should know because I'm new on the job as well. Annika Walls was reelected a second time for organizing and representation. That question you said about the money, a lot of people are inflamed right now about that money, okay? So we have an EDD employee here in West Sacramento asking this question. The 4.55% pay increase, along with that OPEB of 3.5%. And so it looks like that 1.05 net pay increase didn't do anything. I'm going to repeat this for you again. We had a 4.55% pay increase on July 1st, 2021. But the OPEB kicked back in at 3.5%. So we had a net overall at 1.05. Don't confuse that with the restoration of your 2 days lost pay. That was your pay to begin with. So you only received a 1.05% pay increase for 2 years. And so I'm being told that the cost of inflation right now is between 4 and 5%. Therefore, you're not getting ahead. And so many people in our union are upset about this. And they have every right to be upset. I would like to know how many people voted yes on this current contract. I did not vote yes on this current contract. But somehow this current contract for all 9 bargaining units was passed. And if you remember, bargaining unit 11, they voted the contract down and then they had to re-vote on that contract. And that caused a lot of confusion. We will not have confusion under my leadership. Okay. So we were live here in West Sacramento on August 4th, 2021. It was a live event, and I'm very excited. Early in the morning, hopefully you'll have a great day today. I know Annika Walls had her first Local 1000 Speaks on It last night at 7 p.m. and went very, very well. And tonight at 6:30, we'll have the Local 1000 Listens to You. That's tonight at 6:30. And please don't forget, if you're watching this video to the very end, we will have a CalPERS debate on August 17th, 2021 at 6:30 p.m. It will be on Zoom. And I'm really excited about this CalPERS debate between the 4 candidates. I'm Richard Lewis Brown. Today is August 4th, 2021. I want to thank you for your time. Make it a great day in the state of California. This was live at a work site. You see, I got this mask on and I can barely breathe. All right, I'm done. Thank you for your time, everyone. Thank you very much.